Hello. So, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety and overwhelm right now for a number of different reasons, because that's what overwhelm is, right? One of the good things that's been happening is the thing that set off that triggered the breakthrough in October is sort of being revisited, and the anxiety that it is bringing up is, I'm using it, and it's very useful. I keep feeling it, and you know what happens with anxiety pangs? It hits, and then you tense up around it so that the feeling goes away a little bit, but then it keeps hitting and you keep tensing, right? So that's creating a samskara. So I've been working, and it's been intense because I'm dealing with this situation a lot, and I'm thinking about it a lot, which I can, control, and I'm working on that. But I'm allowing myself to feel these feelings, and it is, sure, I still get pangs of anxiety, but right now it has kind of morphed into a more diffuse feeling, but it's energy coming out of my gut. I can feel it flowing out of my gut as I let go of it. It does not feel good. In the sense, it does feel good and it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good in the sense that it's like all the anxiety that I've ever stored there, ever coming out at once. Thankfully, it's not like, but I don't think I would be able to handle that. So it's coming out in a slow and gentle way, but it's still all that anxiety that I tensed up. And, as Michael Singer says, it's stored with pain, it comes up with pain. So it's painful and like almost nauseating at times. But I'm really grateful for it because I'm learning to deal with it. And all this other stuff that's going on, there is so much that I need to be doing. And one of the major things is finishing these books. And I have to own that the reason they're not done is entirely my choices. I'm not going to use the word fault. I'm not going to use the word blame. Just pointing that out. I'm owning those choices, and not blaming, working on not blaming or not getting angry at myself. On the other hand, I suppose it's better off if I allow myself to get angry at myself and just notice it and let it flow the way I'm letting this anxiety flow. But it just feels overwhelming. And I've started sort of a new part-time job thing that I'm doing with Alchemist Nation, where I'm building these systems to help them grow their business. And it's a big, important thing. And what I'm doing is a big, important part of it. Like, it's necessary. And they're depending on me. And that's so much pressure. And I can do it. And I've started doing it. It's not like I've put it off. But I get, now that I'm doing that, that's sort of a priority. And these books that have been waiting forever are waiting again. And I'm telling people that it's going to, this is going to be done, that's going to be done. And then, like, my team, and again, entirely I'm owning this entirely. My team hasn't done the work that they need to do. And the reason this is again, not using those words, so I'm just finding the right word. This is my responsibility, right? It's my responsibility to make sure that the things are getting done when they need to be getting done. And I haven't been doing that. I've just been, what's the word? I delegate, but then I kind of just let it, you're not, what's the saying that Terry Wager always said? Delegate, don't abdicate. So I just got a pang of anger, not anger, but anxiety. And what I'm doing right now is I am breathing deeply and relaxing that area, which is my gut. And while I feel it, I'm going to continue to allow my body to feel it, but I'm going to not focus on it and just allow it to be and talk more to you. Okay. So, and then on top of that, I'm putting together a bunch of events in Boston, networking events, and they're happening soon, the beginning of May. And I think I may have bit off more than I can chew with them. I had planned on doing them like boom, 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 boom. But then today I realized I have to fill them all. And how am I going to fill, 8 events that are all in Boston, or at least in the Boston area? Most of them are in Boston. And how am I going to do that? And I need to order a banner. Which I currently don't have the money for because I'm going down to Florida. My client bought me a ticket to go to Florida for the opening of his new bar. And I'm very excited about it. I found an Airbnb for $44 a night down the street. So that's pretty exciting. But again, that's going to delay some stuff. It's 9 days away. Today is the 11th. I'm leaving the 19th, so 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've got 7 full days to get some stuff accomplished. And the thing is, I've told a lot of people things are going to be done this week. And they are not going to be done this week. And I feel so bad about this because the books keep getting put off, and they're all upset about it. And all I can do is hope that they like the product enough to be glad. I just hope that it's worth the wait for them. But I have to go in and edit all these books. I mean, the editor, she took the first pass, and I know she improved it greatly. Like, now it's just cosmetic changes, but I need her to take a second pass. I think I spent 2 hours editing the first chapter of a book today, and it was just like, and that's why I kind of avoid doing this, because I know that I'm going to get to and it's going to be so frustrating, and I'm going to be so overwhelmed by the process of editing these books, because it's like, I mean, honestly, a lot of the work I have to redo. So I pay someone to do something that I have to go back and rework. They're getting better. They're getting better. They are getting better. But one of the things that I did, which is, again, a choice that I own, is when I started hiring new people months and months ago, I thought the quickest way to get the books done was to assign them different chapters. And that was the biggest mistake ever, because none of the chapters flow. They don't go together. There was no communication about what goes where. And we just have to tear the books apart. which takes much more time. And my father's coming back into the kitchen, which is, he's coming back. He just had a smoke. He's coming back in from the garage. Is he going to be in the kitchen or is he going downstairs? I don't know if you can hear that. He makes lots of old man noises. I'm just waiting. Sorry. Not exciting, I know, but the good thing is he can't hear me. He's like stone deaf at this point. So I'll continue because he can't see me and he can't hear me. But he is over there, and I apologize for any old man noises that you hear because he makes a lot of them. He's 85, or almost, he's 84, and he's old. I mean, there is a young 84 and there is an old 84, and he's not a young 84. So I have to do these books, and they've been having to be done for a long time. But now with this new job, there's a quick deadline. And I told people that the books would be done this week, and I keep putting it off. I keep having to say, not this week, not this week, not this week. And it's frustrating for people, and I get that. Like, it sucks. I mean, the books are compiled. You know, they just need that editing, and I can't get to it. I mean, that's why I hired editors. I need to have her take a second pass at Corey's book. I spent too much time on it today. And I mean, like, seriously, it was a flaming mess before she went through it. So, I mean, she did a good job. She just needs to take a second pass, because when you look at something like that and you're so frustrated, there are things that you miss, and things that can be improved. And I know that she will. So, sorry, my dad's over there washing pans. At Queer Beloved. And I sleep out here, so I'm not getting a lot of sleep. But it is quiet and peaceful here, with the occasional exception of my father. I don't know, I haven't told that many stories about my father, but he's a character, and he likes chaos. He's an emotional vampire. I mean, I love him, but he's one of those people that want to get you worked up into a state and then just leaves happily while you're like, finally you're like, anyway, yeah, anyway, so there's that. So what I'm doing about it is I'm gonna start time blocking again, and I'm gonna make myself adhere to a schedule. Go to bed at a certain time. I already passed that one. That one's already gone for today. Because even though he makes a lot of noise, he comes up at like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. At least midnight, but sometimes it's 2 or 3. And I wake up because I'm a light sleeper, but also he makes a lot of noise. So I'm not getting great sleep. Because when I wake up, the thoughts start coming. I can go take an adaptive pill though. That's what I'm gonna do. See how well they work, because that's what they're for. Adaptive is the doTERRA essential oil brand of chill pill. It's made of all natural stuff. Okay, there he is. He's gonna come talk to me.
Don't forget to use coasters.
I've got him right there.
Do me a favor. Mm-hmm. Can I borrow you for 5 minutes?
Right now?
5 minutes?
Okay, I'll be right down. I'll be right down. Give me 1 second.
I'll see you downstairs.
I'll see you downstairs. Okay? He needs me to help with the computer, so I'll be back. I'm grateful for everything that's happening because we'll talk more about it in a minute, but it's good.